Hello, hello. Mm. Good morning. Just waiting for all my screens to do its thing. Okay, hello. All right. So we still currently have the moon in Taurus, right? Up until 2:16 today, obviously Tassie time. So one quarter past one in Queensland and quarter past 11 in WA. So we still have the moon being ruled by Venus in Pisces. All right, so we still have this softer, more languid. Oh, that's the word that came to my head then. Languid. Wanting to just chill out and not really do anything that's highly stressful. Um, Still talking about money, doing gardening, working on food, thinking about food, maybe doing your shopping list. I don't know why I said shopping list, but there you go. Good morning, how are you? Hi, Kathy, how are you? So, now we still have this sun coming up to conjunct Neptune. So we're still in this watery realm. Good morning, Susan, how are you? Big, big, big hugs. I'm still just sort of like floating through. I didn't make that many mistakes at work, but there was these moments where I was like, What's going on? How did I not see that? Did I just totally looked at people talking and I could see their mouths moving, but the words weren't going in, and it was just like a couple of times I had to say, I'm sorry, excuse me, can you repeat that? Yeah, so what's still very much like that. So we're still in this veil. It's like we're walking through fog. So things might not sound right, they might not feel right. Now I was listening to, I think it was Tony Howard yesterday, or was it? Anyway, regardless, Brian Clark, one of the two amazing astrologers that I follow. Now I've been associating this time distortion that we're having with all the Neptune and water in the air, but he was actually saying it's the Jupiter Uranus conjunction that is happening. So that was interesting because Uranus distorts things. Yeah, walking in two worlds, absolutely. Hi, Kathy, if I didn't already say it, and good morning, Louise. so, so yeah, walking in two worlds, absolutely. All right. So, in saying that, the moon today, all right, like I said, it moves into Gemini at 2:16 p.m., which then it means it's ruled by Mercury in Aries. So we're going to get our thinking faculties back after that 2 p.m. mark. Um, we're still going to have to contend with the Sun, Neptune, but the moon's not being ruled by Venus in Pisces. So we're going to actually get some clarity or the ability to think faster rather than this flowy state. All right, so now at 9:30 there is a sextile to Neptune, so it's just touching on even more water. So in the words I wrote that you need to deliberately stop and ground yourself, set yourself up because you know because we do have that sort of thing happening. So you can continually catch yourself in the moment and remind yourself to come back to center. All right, so there needs to be some very deliberate action. Unless you are just chilling your day away, then you can just go sit under a tree and dream. That would be perfect. But in the real world, most of us have shit to do every day. All right, now, so that was at 9:30. Now at 5 p.m., the moon is going to come up and trine Pluto. So this is good, all right? Um, there might be some clarity. We're going to have that moon in Gemini and then having that trine to Pluto. Things that might have been a little bit elusive for us might start clicking into place. Good morning, Sally. Yeah, oh, there you go. Thank goodness. And yes, I'm feeling that. Absolutely. All right. So that was at that trine at 5 p.m. So yeah, like I said, things might just start clicking into place, because things are coming up. Yeah, it's a positive up. In the other thing I was reading, it was talking about triggers and glimmers. I think it's going to be more of a glimmer thing where like where we're like, oh, okay. Good morning, Elizabeth. I hope you're healing well. I straight away felt my shoulder then. All right. Now at 10 p.m. there is a square to Venus. So I feel like that's me going, can you please get out of the pub now? Because we've been finishing at about 9ish, and this square to Venus, who is in Pisces, is going to be me going, leave now, I need to go to bed. So yeah, so you know what it is you need to be doing. Yesterday I was talking about that Sun conjunct Hygeia, which is exact at 9:30, 10 o'clock tonight. All right, so here is fill your cup first. All right, yesterday I was talking about the most valuable thing we have in life is our health, because you know what it's like when you're not feeling well. The rest of your life gets put aside because your health is the fundamental thing in your life. If you're not feeling good, then nothing else is feeling good. Oh, excellent, Elizabeth. So yeah, so fill your cup first. Remind yourself, if you are feeling pressured because that Gemini moon comes in, and Mercury in Aries is very impatient, strategic, fast thinking, got to get it done. I know, oh my God, I know it's only been a couple of days and I'm already giving myself a hard time because I'm not doing it enough. Because I'm like, calm down, B, calm down. All right. Because yeah, like I said, the Mercury in Aries just wants to get ahead, and it's going to hit that retrograde cycle where you're going to feel the frustration of not moving fast enough. Good morning, Melissa. How are you? I will message you after this. So, make sure that you're looking out for yourself. Remind yourself that you are in this dreamy two-world place, and just gently bring yourself back. Do all the things that you need to keep yourself in a healthy, functional state. Hi, Mel. How are you? All right, so in addition, so Sunday night we have that Sun Neptune. So just continue to, you said it so well, Susan. We have a foot in two worlds, and so, although Saturn in Pisces, we are able to give ourselves some structure and grounding in this dream space. We do realize that we need effort to work hard, to work with spirit, like, Elizabeth, I know you work a lot with like spirit specifically are the words that you use. And, when I say that particular phrase, of, I think of, oh, like, in old sci-fi movies, where there are authoritarian gods up there judging us mere humans, like in those old Greek Hercules movies where the gods are playing chess. It's very much like authority is up there and they are guiding us, and we are going through the trials and tribulations of life and spirit. And this is sort of what it is, us down here swimming, dog paddling, going, oh my God, I just got to keep my head above water. Even the dog paddle analogy, the effort required to just keep your head above water is real right now. All right. So when we're doing that, we're building strength. When we're putting in the effort, we are building strength and resilience, knowing that Mercury's not going to move until mid-May. All right, so yes, it is go, go, go time, Sally. And you know what though, Mel? Is it the right time? Yes, we need to make decisions. Absolutely. That's why I'm saying today we need to keep ourselves coming back to center. But there's also this, things are still coming. Things are still being created. Once the sun moves into Aries on the 20th, so that was at 2:06 p.m. on the 20th. Excuse me, that is Tassie time. So adjust accordingly to your time frame. And interestingly, on that day, on Wednesday, first thing in the morning, we have the Leo moon, and then we go straight into an opposition to Pluto. So, there are some, I just feel like in the coming days, there are still things brewing. That opposition to Pluto on Wednesday is going to be, like I said, Pluto today at 5 p.m. We're going to get some clarity. There's some aha truths coming in. But then the opposition to Pluto on Wednesday, that's going to be the reality of the situation. And then the sun moving into the fire sign where the fog is getting burnt away. We're going to see a little bit clearer. It is so hard to see what is manifesting right now because we're in the creation soup right now. That nebulous nature. So ground, deliberately ground. We do have a lot of strength in the moment, but it comes from us utilizing spirit. It comes from us utilizing, our imagination or our creativity or meditation or, yoga, things that are connecting our mind and our body together so that we can just keep on swimming, keep on swimming. In my newsletter, that was the title. Just like Dory said, just keep swimming, just keep swimming. The goalpost is right there. Wednesday, it's coming. We can feel it. But like Sally was saying, it is absolutely go time. But as of what was it? Friday the 15th. Sorry, I'm just looking for. Oh, so the 19th, when Mercury goes into that shadow period. So that is in 4 days. It's not that we can't move ahead, it's just we're going to revisit these areas. So it's re-clarifying, re-educating ourselves, renegotiating because, it's a Mars sign. Re-strategizing, maybe with this Neptune, the strategies that we're imagining aren't going to be as specific as when that sun moves past this elusive nature. So coming back to today, most of the morning is going to be still quite dreamy until we get to that Gemini point at 2:16 p.m. where our brains are going to kick into gear. We're going to have that moon in Gemini. It's going to want to talk. It's going to talk business. It's going to want to be like, okay, this is what we're doing. So continue to just sit into this dream space. Keep dog paddling. Just even in the lead up to the Aries ingress on Wednesday, start to write down some of these goals that you have now so that you can over the coming days re-clarify, get more specific. Um, as the fog clears, we can look at our list that we have written with a pen and paper. We are getting them out of our head and we are putting them into the real world. Remember that reticular activating system, it needs action. And a pen and paper is the action that can be taken. All right. So that when we do our new moon vision boards, Sally, on Wednesday, then this is the Aries ingress. It is the beginning of the new zodiacal year. So we are in the end phase. We are in the Oh, there we go. It is a very important place to be because we are still dreaming up what we want to manifest in this new year. Like I said a couple of days ago, there are so many opportunities for new years, whether it's your solar year, whether it's when the sun goes across your ascendant, whether it's when the sun moves into Aries, like there are so many opportunities. So, get all these confusing thoughts out of your head onto paper, and then as the coming days, you can just, to look at them externally, from that observer point of view. We have that inner observer and we have the inner critic. I mean, I'm sure we have lots of other, personalities in there, but right now I'm just using that observer where we can, ask ourselves, is that really what we want? Is that as specific as it can be? Yes, lights, cameras, action. Lights, cameras, action. Absolutely, Sally. All right, let me draw a card to just summarize all of this. Big deep breath. And this is part of today, just continually grounding yourself because we're going to find ourselves floating away often. All right, 1, 2, this one here. Oh, Queen of Wands. There we go. Look at her. She is manifesting that intent. And even just, that inspiration and the fact that I'm just looking at this going, look, she's singling out an idea. She's got multiple ideas all here, and then she's singling one out and focusing on that. So maybe that is what I'm trying to sort of express, that write everything down and then you can clarify, is that real, or is this just a thing, so by the time Wednesday comes, you can be very, very sure, or continue to work on, but anyway, so yeah, get them all out of your head. I'm not even going to read the words on that one, because that's just what I see. I mean, we've got lots and lots of ideas floating around in there, so take them, make them real, write them out, and then we can focus specifically on what we want. And just remember all day, come back to center, come back to center. We are going to float a lot in the next couple of days. So just be nice to yourself. Remember, Sun Hygieia today. Healthcare is the most important thing. Your mental health, your well-being. These are the things that the sun is focusing its light on right now. Hygieia. Your healthcare and your mental health is in the spotlight. So do whatever it is that you need to refill your cup, because you're it. You're the center of your universe. You are the most important thing in your life. And you can be responsible for a whole lot of other stuff, but you are it. So write it down, absolutely. All right, my beautifuls, if you are in my accountability group, 9:30, come and we can talk more about this. I can even, might even put it in the group to have some visitors. But yeah, anyway, have a beautiful day. Mwah. I'll see you tomorrow.